Hey everyone, and welcome to what's probably going to be the finale of LA Noire. Because if I'm correct, we have 3 cases left, if my memory serves, and I don't think any of the final cases are all that long. So this really should not take us too much, which is good because it feels like we've been playing this game for a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason I wanted to do a cop game was because Chris Chan got arrested, and like the week we started, it was like really close to when he was first supposed to have his trial. Uh, the week we were going to finish it is a couple days after his trial has been given a continuance for the second time. So
How long have you been sitting there?
that story arc has not progressed very much ever since I started.
You look lovely, princess.
Perhaps everyone dealing with
You haven't
that
exactly
is
followed my best.
quite the is maybe as bad a cop as Cole Phelps is.
It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please.
They messed you up. Your face looks real blurry.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I don't know what it is about this scene, but the facial textures
I can join the dots, Elsa.
can really look pretty
Call me
weak
to
now.
help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize.
And honestly, there was the chance that there was that this couldn't be the final week, because much like what we were doing with Sakura Wars that one week, where I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna end playing Sakura Wars early because the Guilty as Strive open beta is out, and I want to play that on stream. A couple days ago, the open beta for King of Fighters 15 dropped. I downloaded that. I went in to play it this morning, see how it was.
Got a lot more dots.
It turns out SNK really messed it up, because the nice thing about Guilty Gear Strive was I downloaded it. I could play it, while it was running, and even though I don't have PlayStation Plus, I could still play online because it was just an open beta.
I hope so too, princess.
SNK took the exact opposite approach. I can't even start the thing without a PS Plus account. Like, even to play the single player content. Like, I just can't play it, so that didn't work so well.
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy.
It's a really nice hospital. I can't remember the last
Version, my head hurts.
hospital that has a fireplace, paintings on the wall, really shiny floors.
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something.
Kelso's been
about
investigating this case for like one day. How the hell is his name already getting spread around?
Then they buy you dinner. Then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor.
What the hell is going on with his face? Why is it so blurry? Out of
They're
focus.
the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want
It
me to help.
I'm looking for
stinks.
a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a
I
month.
get 150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've
It's
got
nice.
something better.
Is it $30 a month?
How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
They even gave him a cane. Ain't that nice? Alrighty then, so I spent a couple hours in bed. I'm good. What was the thing? Ooh, some delicious rubbing alcohol. Don't mind if I do. Complimentary.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Kind of just in general, what kind of a person, a guy walks up to them, wants to start a conversation, he's just like, yeah, people don't think. Ever. Alright. Now, Kelso was just in the hospital. He got beaten. He's a little bit woozy.
Hey!
He might not be in the best condition to drive or operate heavy machinery. But his daddy did not raise a quitter. So here he goes. So hey, the live-action Cowboy Bebop dropped on Netflix yesterday. I watched, I'm sure you guys probably could have guessed. I do intend to make a video on it. Because I've made it no secret, I love Cowboy Bebop. Of course, a Netflix adaptation, whether good or bad, was going to attract my attention. And, I'm working on it. I've been taking notes while watching it. 2 cars exactly the same. But, it might take me a little bit of time. Simply because I watched 2 episodes yesterday. I didn't watch any today. Because just watching that show is soul-sucking, man. It just feels... I don't want to go into too much detail, because otherwise you guys aren't going to watch my video on it. But it just feels like there's no soul. And it's only exacerbated by the fact that they added the anime to Netflix a month earlier. It's like, why am I watching this now?
DA's investigator, I need this car.
I don't think that outranks police, Kelso, but okay. On the plus side, they were cooperative. The cops are back there like, oh, that's what it feels like to have that happen to you.
If you only knew what was happening.
Oh, I drove past it. Ooh, that was a nice 180 there.
Watch it.
Ooh, he lives in a place with a wall around the property. That's about as fancy as it gets. Also, despite the fact that this is 1947, this looks like a postmodern LA house now. Just not enough glass walls. I'm sure he probably lives at in the apartment that the camera draws your attention to, or the one that the game automatically made me turn to look at. Oh, I was trying to ding dong ditch.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
So either as an insurance investigator or DA's investigator, is there a legitimate reason he should be carrying around a gun?
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about
Sounds like
you
you
and my
know
mom, Curtis.
that something did happen to me.
I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
Sonic forces.
Massive options. Sit tight, Curtis.
That's the reaction I get when I tell people that I kind of like Sonic forces. I get slapped across the face. God's sakes. Buy a longer robe. Now let's take a look around.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Okay. That's just Monopoly money.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
The stuff you left sitting out.
Legion, Curtis. Now I know why.
Well, actually, Benson is in bed with someone else. We would find out if we were to walk into his bedroom. I don't think we need to do that.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
You're just a crony.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
It's not technically wrong.
You must have worked years to get to the top of the company. You're prepared to throw that all away?
Life
It's
is
maybe
full of
not
tiny moments
legal
of
business, but it is
Rather
business.
seize them or get left behind.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Again, technically not wrong.
There's more to it than just the homes. The homes are junk. They were never built to move into.
Well done, Jack. You're a bright boy. Where does that get you?
Oh, well, you confessed that.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events?
Yeah, the scriptwriter probably.
Was the beneficiary who spurns the cash, the brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover, and you, Jack, taking their bait.
Wow, when you put it all together,
You
it
bought
sounds
green
trite.
lumber and use it to build houses.
And bad writing.
How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
I mean, yeah. Well, Woody, he's just here to reap the benefits.
The DA will cut you a deal if you turn state's evidence.
Nice try, Jack. But I don't think so.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
And a cheetah.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Ooh, just walking out right at the perfect moment. And then he jumps over the barricade, falls, and dies. This might be his car. It's nice. I mean, the door opens the wrong way, but other than that... Well, I may have been unofficially fired, but I'm heading back to work. It's early in the morning. Hopefully I can still clock in on time.
Give me a break.
And maybe if I run people over with his car, he'll get arrested for it. I mean, there's only one other person in his house that could give him an alibi. And I don't think he wants the police finding out about that. I may have been there, but I'm certainly not gonna be on his side. All they're gonna see is a guy in a suit running people over in this car. The LAPD is going to be really surprised that there's a madman running over everyone in LA, and it's not Phelps. And be like, oh, this is someone we can actually deal with.
Come on!
Ooh. Oh, this is a big empty lot. There's not even anything here. This is a residential district. Why the hell do they need this massive parking lot?
Out of my way!
Okay, I think this car's gone. Oh, ow, I scraped my knee. What if that killed me? I got a boo-boo on my knee. Game over.
You gotta get out!
He doesn't even have a badge. He just holds up his hand like it's Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's like, I've got authority for some reason. I don't even think... I'm pretty sure DA's investigator does not have the authority to make people get out of their cars. Is that one of the benefits they have on your employment contract? Like health insurance, dental insurance, paid time off, the ability to force regular citizens out of their cars? Is that listed on the contract? Oh! I love the way the door opened. It's like, yeah, my car's ruined. Can I get in? Anything else been going on? About Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack on the Switch. It was at the store, so I just bought it. Oof. Already beaten the first game again, got the best ending, and I'm working on doing it for the second.
Poor schlub.
And then I'm going to play Gunvolt Chronicles again, because, might as well replay them all before Chronicles 2 comes out next month. Not next month, January. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, and I'm already acting like it's December. See, because when December comes, it'll be closer to my birthday, so I want it to be December. Kelso's back! He just walks into the building and starts shooting everyone like the last episode of Cowboy Bebop.
Keep talking.
I'm just going up to my office party. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
Why tell me? Well, you know, I like to exercise. I'm taking the stairs.
Thousands wouldn't.
I can't push anyone inside. First door on the right when you get out. Oh. Not there. Not there.
Is somebody gonna tell us what...
There's only so many doors. I think I've already looked at all the doors. Unless I'm in here. Is there like another floor that only the elevator goes to?
I just wish you
I guess.
That price is outrageous.
I guess they don't want the general public going up to the office. What? Are there many Elsa out there with us? Maybe they just don't want people walking in without an appointment. Oh, I got back down to this floor. No, I don't want to get it. No, I guess this is the third floor. Yeah, well, you don't even have to give me directions. My name is on the door. Ooh, and I got the office right next to the bathroom. That's prime real estate right there.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
Ah, they approved it. I can't do anything. He was trying to protect me. Let's see what? Oh, the controller is vibrating. Something around here is important.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. This is the part where I start losing it. Where the plot starts losing me. I don't really understand what we're talking about anymore. Is there still something here to look at? Okay.
There's got to be more in these files.
Let's see here. There's a location. Okay, that is what they wanted it.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17
Wow,
minutes.
one of the places is really cold, the other's really hot.
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
The secretary just comes in, like, without saying anything. Her first sentence is, "All right, Kelso, what did you do?"
She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Is that private?
I understand why you did what you did, Phelps.
It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? Chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm an insurance investigator.
I'm no gumshoe.
I'm no,
I used to be an
I'm no
investigator for this
dick.
company before your investigation
Cole's like,
got me
I
fired.
disagree.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. Sorry about a lot.
Don't tell the people downstairs I got fired. They wouldn't have let me in my office otherwise.
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
I thought you were
What's it got
arson.
to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
But how many of those flyers are in houses that haven't had a domestic flyer?
PIs for deposits.
You got to have
21 months for a
the
throwing
ratio
house.
to that.
They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf.
It wasn't as
The medal you
tasty
think you didn't
as the
deserve,
name would
you just
imply.
don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it.
I'm already in too deep, though. I'm going to be real with you. People have already tried to kill me. I kind of can't back off. You know, once they start sending hired goons and hitmen after you, you don't get to just say, hey, I've given up. Please leave me alone. Oh, they even... Oh, but if I drove here, I could have caused so much more damage. Ooh, it's like a John Woo movie.
Hello there. You need some help there, sir?
Yeah, first off, what happened here?
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
First of all, you didn't have to be so forceful with him. It's like it's his job to help you. Just up the stairs. You know the way, Kelso. There's also signs, so, you know, he could have figured it out. Although this sign's pointing to the marriage license department. I mean, I can apply for one of those while I'm here. Also, apparently the Land Registry Office is the only one people care about because it has multiple signs.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
It's a public office, so I don't have to ask questions. Okay, what? Yeah, the S section. I probably could have guessed.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
What was that, sir? Oh, a betting agency. You think these are the names of developers? Oh, I thought that said Slop Start. I was like, that's not a good name. Sucker Hide, okay. There they all are. Yeah. 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 There we go.
Courtney, for God's sake, what's he got to do with this?
Oh, we don't know because we've skipped all of the newspaper
I'd like
sections.
Information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north.
It's amazing he can remember this.
118 degrees, 17
Figured
minutes,
at least
58
should have written it down on a
seconds.
sticky note.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult.
Despite the fact that you have the literal exact spot where it is, it's more difficult.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees, 4 minutes.
Yeah, for some reason, latitude is already perfectly entered in. I don't think it's supposed to be.
118 degrees.
And this one's already also almost there. I just have to hold left a little bit.
West.
It's one of these, okay?
It was 34.4.29.
Oh, sorry, 229.
Looking for
58.
118.
Okay. There you go. I found it.
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
Base
How do I do
16.
that? Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
Couldn't have just brought it up to 100,000, made it a nice easy division.
1876988 divided by
90,000. Yes.
6. It's a good thing this thing has just the right number of digits. Honestly, you're lucky they're not making you use an abacus.
1,876,000.
I think I typed it in right. 20.
20.
A starts at 0, so you
That's
want
like
to add one to
programming.
your number.
21.
Blackjack.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle. You are in business.
You do this every day?
It's my job, so... Okay, so 21... Oh, I guess it's here. They let me... There was a chime and they let me look.
Let's see what the site is worth to them.
1876988.
18769. The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
You know what? I've said on Twitter before I'd like to see Ace Attorney games cover more white-collar crime instead of being murder every time. Maybe this is the reason why they haven't done it. As soon as insurance starts being the plot point, I really have no idea what they're talking about. Yep. Oh.
He's there, right there! Kill him! Christ. Dismissed.
Oh, he found me. I don't know how he did it.
An inch to the left and you would have had me, boys.
Pretty sure there were only 3 guys. I think I got them all. Was there anyone else here? Oh, my radar says yes. Oh, he's hanging outside like a coward.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Christ.
Yeah, in close range, I don't think he's going to beat the shotgun. I'm sure the land registry off the Hall of Records really appreciates the bloodshed. I don't have to answer for it or anything. I'm just here now.
Okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
I couldn't very well text you.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney.
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
There's a West Side Story guy in the back with a cigarette.
Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their
I mean-
funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney. With some pretty
Could be
interesting
another
company.
Courtney
The
Sheldon.
mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Of course, we have no idea what he's talking about because
Spill it, Courtney.
we didn't see the newspapers.
Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening.
That's the
We build
connection.
houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so.
You tried to do something good, Courtney, and you've fucked over a lot of people. The lesson here, Courtney, never do anything good.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
And it's almost winter. Oh, where'd the leather jacket guy go? Had some tough guy finger snapping to get to, I suppose. Ah, they're just warping me around left, right, and sideways this case. Let it rain. Make him sweat. I'm just going to grab some delicious Kellogg's cornflakes. Hell, I just got home and there's first of all, there's cut fruit. There's a bag of groceries that hasn't been put away. Some of that stuff you're supposed to put in the fridge. Once again, he has not done his dishes. So this is before answering machines were invented, so if someone called you, the phone would just ring forever. There was no way to stop it.
Who's asking?
Leyland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
Board tea.
I realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
Man, he already got a raise? How about $220 a day?
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack? I might be. Come around to my place at 9.
It's a date.
5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You come?
I might.
Was that a gun in the background?
Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Night? It's like 4 o'clock. First of all, when did he move the receiver over? And second, there's no wire. That's that's not a landline. That's actually a very primitive cell phone. Okay. It's like those really old cell phones where you still had to carry around like a backpack. It just had the receiver as well. Isn't that all right? All I have to do is not get another car through the rest of the playthrough, and I got 69.
Bad driving.
All right.
Can't
Yep.
you see me?
On our way to our hot date with Mr. Leland Monroe. It's like a prize on a game show. See, I have to... Yeah, crash into walls and stuff if I'm driving through these alleys. There's nothing else for me to hit.
Must be his blind spot.
Must be his blind spot directly in front of him. And Monroe lives way on the other side of the city, so it's going to take me a little bit to get there. And maybe another car.
You're slipping, Jack.
Alright, couple people. Oof. Oh. Thought that guy was about to run back into my line of fire.
Give me a break, damn it.
I was also really hoping that guy would flip into the open seat.
I'm in a rush.
You know, it's a convertible. That would be hilarious if the body could ragdoll into the car and just stick with you for the rest of the ride.
Excuse me.
Now, I'm curious about something in this game's coding. if I'm on the street and I push someone over and make them draw blood,
What's the rush?
as I'm trying, there we go. That, like if I draw blood, does that count as like $1 of injury damage? I'm curious. Okay, hang on. There's no one in this car. I'll take this one. And I'll push you on the way.
Here.
Or at least make you drop your umbrella. But at what point did car manufacturers standardize which way the car doors open? It's weird how many of them open the wrong way in this game.
Please, damn it.
And given the amount of research they did, I'm sure that that is how it was back in these days. It's just a decision I don't agree with. Now, if it was like a DeLorean and they opened upwards, that's fine. That's a look. The opposite direction just looks weird. And when you have to have a winding road to get up to your property with street signs, a stop sign, and I guess there's several properties here, okay. What if he just owned all of this? I made it. Oh, there's the leather jacket guy with the cigarette. There he is. He was one of my friends this whole time. He was actually a secret mole I sent to spy on Courtney.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Pelelu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs.
Minimum.
That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way.
First of all, minimum of noise. Guns are probably the wrong way to handle this.
Teams of 2 at the ready.
And yeah, Jack just has a bunch of friends he can call up that all have good weapons. Like, they're just allowed to hang on to all that stuff. I've drawn first blood. Go, go, go! You take the lead. You're all invincible.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Got the bastard. Move up.
Cool. I made him trip. Oh, and one of my buds got him.
Throw out the guns.
Wish I could just take his hat. Ow, ow. There's a guy up there. Yep, you guys move forward and handle it.
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead.
Thankfully, mine are not. Oh, shotgun in the head. In the ass. Oh, quickly. He doesn't hide behind the stand, he just hides behind the horse, like, while standing in a horse, while, like, perfectly matching the pose. Oh no, the horse. So this is basically your biggest action scene of the game, honestly. You know, it loses a bit of its magic without music. But even then, the music they use isn't anything too special. Really, I know I mentioned this exact scene a little bit ago, but really it just needed See You Space Cowboy from Cowboy Bebop. You know, it only doesn't work because Spike went into that one alone. And I've got a bunch of friends.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
I mean, a little bit of help wouldn't be bad. Oh, shit. Night. Listen, this could have been like Resident Evil 4, and the night statue comes to life. Ow, ow. Help. But I know I said hold the perimeter, but you can help me a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That's good. in my blind spot. Maybe if I shoot the bear, it'll come to life and help me. You can be like my summon. Oh, why is it taking you so long to kill this guy? Oh, I'm moving into close quarters. I want that gun. Now first let me get a drink. Play a game of pool.
There it is.
That guy didn't have too much time to regret his decision. Oh shit, I dropped my shotgun.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
Yeah, chivalry be damned. When you're in a dangerous situation and someone points a gun at you, I think the time for talking is over.
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess.
Normally, he's made exceptions. Even holds back and just punching her. I think at that point, eye for an eye would also be an acceptable approach.
I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
Let me finish the job. Oh, damn it, I can't. Okay, I can. I mean, she was injured when I punched her in the face. Maybe if I fuck up his house enough, he'll come to me. How'd you feel if I destroyed all your lamps? Your typewriter has some very strong paper. Can I make the globe spin? Oh, come on. Can I shoot the bust of Aphrodite? I gave her a black eye.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
Oh good, I can use the door as cover. That guy came out quite dramatically. Come on. Can I have your gun, please? This is a little bit more intimidating. In the back. Who combines a closet and a bathroom? The bath is in the middle, like the middle of the wall. They specifically space out the toilet and the sink. There's a whole shoe cabinet in here. Man, I will never understand the interior decorating designs of rich people.
Negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here?
Door.
I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
You sadistic bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe.
Money.
Then I want you to
I was
tell me
actually,
what you know about the mayor and
I was
those
actually lying
Trojan
earlier.
houses that you're building.
I just wanted you to know I'm serious. I'm not allowed to shoot him again, darn it. That's fine. Ooh, money. Thank you. You're not going to need it.
That's a hell of a payroll.
Is that what it is? Okay, hold on a second here. We got Roy Earl there in the middle, but at the top and bottom, it's R. Earl. Like, come on, man. I ask for consistency, at least. Roy is not a hard name to write out.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
Joke's on you, though. This isn't filled out. Doesn't mean anything. This looks like a spy dossier, at least by the file. A criminal intelligence report. Maybe it is.
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Again, I see is to not actually close it. What else you got? Ooh, some guns. Maybe you should have pulled those out when you realized what was going on. I don't think I need to look. Oh, but the picture I need to look at.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Yeah, see, and but this is the weird thing. Like they have the list of names of everyone involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. They have this picture here, so we already have a good idea how deep this goes. We really did not need that confusing movie that put everything together. That just raises more questions than answers. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
I think that's about everything. Or not. I don't have to look at the thing, do you? I don't have to look at the newspaper. Again, I can do that because I can. There's the newspaper there, but I don't think I have to look at that. Maybe I do. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only one. All right, I'll pick it up. No, that's fine. Well, I don't. You know, what if I did just walk out? Do I have to look at that newspaper? Like, is that really important? There's nothing else in the office I can do. It's not even responsive if I try to talk to him. Might be the bullet in his leg. It doesn't chime anymore. Does he like have another thing I could be looking at? Oh boy, it's weird. Is there anything else around here I can look at? This one here. And there's like a desk drawer I can open. No. Okay. Only idea I got is maybe I have to look at this one. Alright, fine. We'll do it.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently. Sit down.
It's like walking into the 8th episode of a TV series.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney.
He really believes Jack real quick.
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen me. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
And I didn't tell him all this stuff, I don't think.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe. He said it was all the way to the mayor.
You cannot believe that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hope that you weren't the one.
Thank you for your trust, boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over.
Oh, that's nice, I suppose.
Let them go.
I guess this one... No. I mean, it's still kind of important, but not really any more important than any of the other ones I skipped. Why is this one so important? There, yes, it was. Kelso's realizing he has psychic powers.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
I mean, Japan still exists. Could have said the Roman Empire.
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, Jack.
I asked for Phelps.
He's in a talkative
It's a-
mood. If you get here in a
And
hurry,
what do you
might
mean,
get
like,
something.
yeah, Biggs, it's me? Like, they don't fucking know each other.
Elsa,
Jack doesn't know who Biggs is.
Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
Random words.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
Boom, 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 boom.
Information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again.
Also, ow, my arm.
Want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He
Sexual
did all the
power.
fires, and then he went off the rails.
In the oxygen tent.
Have a fucking name. He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor.
And for how long you spent whining, you could have hobbled over to the phone and called the doctor yourself. Did you just crumple up a piece of paper, put it on his desk?
Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
So yeah, now he's got the idea. It's not even that far. All right. Not too much happening here. Managed to cause 10,000 in vehicle damage. Yeah, 1 star. No, you'll find he deserves much worse than a smack in the mouth. No, it'll just make me regret getting my hand anywhere near his mouth, now that I know where it's been. So wow, this mystery is unraveling really fast. We've got all of the key figures that are involved. Elsa's been taken. This is a great time to go off on a tangent and do something 100% unrelated. Can you tell that this case was DLC?
He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side ready to help.
He's crossed the Rubicon? One of the 4 fiends from Final Fantasy IV?
Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
We need to hit a nuclear explosion. We need to hide under our desks right away. What do you mean, not sure of the location? You could not possibly be clearer of where it is. Literally everybody saw it. And they're reporting it. Like, how could anyone have possibly missed it? I feel like literally everybody in the city found it. Figured it out. Hang on. I ended up somewhere I didn't want to be. That's loud. Alright, let's go. Finally, no one's gonna be around to yell at me. You didn't care anyway, Cole.
Cut it out.
Oh, these guys must all be irradiated. They're turning into mutants right before our eyes.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Jesus Christ, they're just stealing stuff. Okay, some of them have guns. I mean, I think we only have permission to shoot this one guy. Damn. Cole takes no prisoners. Which is really not a good thing for a cop. Oh, man. And this guy's just trying to do his raking for the fall before the street sweepers come by.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off.
What gave it away? Jesus fuck. And no one's concerned about that, huh? Now's not really the time for smarmy remarks there, Pinker.
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation. That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there? The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm. Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion. But I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to find a lot of good intact clues around here.
World's turned upside down.
Honestly, I'm surprised there's even full bodies. Yeah, this one piece of debris is a lot more important than literally everything else I'm stepping over at the moment. Yeah, by the way, good luck finding all of the clues here without the audio cues. You know, I could also just use intuition. Hey, what's up?
Mr. Mayor, we're wrapped.
Oh, thank God they did that before it was possible. I could get in the camera. Hey.
Think it went okay? Couple of hiccups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more. What do you think, son?
Mr. Mayor, if I'm being honest, maybe playing the maracas wasn't the best idea for this kind of story. Hey. Hey. Shoot. Size 8. Black Dahlia strikes again. I mean, it looks like a shoe. Once again, I don't know how it could possibly be intact. That thing is perfect. Like, that is like right off the rack. In the epicenter of a massive explosion. Yeah, I mean, that clue doesn't tell us anything. Ooh, a coin.
Doesn't tell me anything.
You could open it up first.
Phelps, I think I found something over here.
I mean, I think he found it. Oh, a part of a shirt.
Looks like all that's left. Try the launder tag.
There's a very real chance a clue like this isn't going to go anywhere. Like, we got the ticket number at the laundry place. It's like, okay, here's the name of the guy. He worked here. He's dead now. That really could be it.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we've got in here.
Well, let's see. We got a...
Only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
It still looks smaller than any camera I've seen.
Any ideas, Herschel?
Oh, it's an earring.
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Oh, come on. You don't have anal beads with only one bead, Biggs.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
Something about the color choice, the font they're using. It looks like a sign you see someone put in their yard for a political candidate.
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
I've watched Gravity Falls. I know what it is.
Maybe. I used them in OCS.
Let's see. So we just need to set these two things to be. Let's see. There's the H. There we go. Now let's see here. 33K. Yeah. It's nice that they put it up on the top of the screen, so I have an idea. You can also see they put a space between the N and the V, even though there isn't one in the on the word there. V O J L K Q X S. Sounds like there's still some stuff going on around here. Seems safe. S. Man, I really need to decipher this last letter. I can't imagine what it could possibly be at this point. It's like that scene in Full Metal Alchemist where Hawkeye gives Mustang the coded message that Salim's a homunculus, and it takes him. He literally writes out the whole message, and only once he writes the last letter does he react to it. So it's like he's writing this whole thing out. It says like Salim Bradley is homuncular, and he's like, this last letter could be anything.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Man, it's a good thing the general population doesn't know what a cipher ring is. Otherwise, that random message of gibberish in the newspaper would probably have raised some questions. Yeah, I'm amazed that cardboard could possibly be intact. That seems like it'd be one of the first things to burn. Yeah, so what's the chance of an autopsy on this? And, hey guys, what's up? Okay, I guess the one living guy isn't important enough for us. I'll take the car. Fire truck's gonna be too slow. Yeah, I think I've been here already. We'll just head over to the deciphered address. Get in, Biggs. Let's roll. The other way, apparently. I don't know we're here. No! I like this hard cut, by the way. Like, everything past this point is totally fine. There's no one out, which means the human injury level in this case is going to be real low. Ah, Le Porte d'Or. Gayer than Gay Paris.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
How do you know my location? They're tracking me. Cole Phelps becomes a conspiracy theorist. The government's tracking us, Biggs. And away we go.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Oh, okay, we got a little bit stuck there. It's fine. Okay, but once we get out of this little zone, traffic is resuming as normal. People have gone about their lives 5 minutes after the massive, almost nuclear explosion.
I'd rather get there in one piece.
And some people are really capitalizing and already causing crimes. I guess they are just taking the opportunity.
Let them know we're coming.
coming, Phelps. Put on the siren.
Do you ever
Good thing
shut
they
up?
see you coming.
Tibet?
Keeping them on their toes.
There we go. Just gotta use it up. Oh man, I'm just realizing they gave me a location that was close to mine, and I'm going way out of my way to visit the deciphered address now. I'm gonna have to drive way back to get back to Superior Laundry. Hey, let's look on the bright side. It's more time for mayhem. Come on, Biggs. The hell? When he skid to a stop. And this guy's like, nope. He started walking and then he just walked back.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Whoa. I had to go out of my way for that, but it was fun.
Way to set an example for the public, partner. This a power game, Phelps?
I think I phased through one of those guys. Alright, well, I'm on the
They can
street.
make a claim to an apartment. Can we try not killing
Oh, I almost got him run over by another car. Man, this place is almost a literal hole in the wall. Ooh, bulk wine. That sounds safe. Oh, no, that's fine. I'll find it. It's not really an easy name to miss. Maybe it's the open door. I'm hungry.
Somebody turned the place over. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
Asking the real hard-hitting questions there,
Had
Biggs.
something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
It's not even a freezer, though. Oh, look at this man. Frosted tips.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
We found out his name is John Doe.
Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys.
Oh.
I always wanted one as a kid.
See some gangster is dissing your flyboy. Just give him one of these.
Could be a class ring.
Could just be a bad design. You got anything else? No, I don't think he does. Oh, I thought that phone didn't have a receiver for a second. Here, let's move the body close to the fire. Keep it warm. That thing's got to be a little bit hot. It's made of metal and it's right near the fireplace.
You know what this is, Biggs?
I mean, I think it's pretty...
That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
What gave it away? The lettering that says retired and Los Angeles Police. Nice and warm, right on the groin. I don't think there's anything of much interest over there. What about this little thing? Okay. Wonder where the guy was shot.
Looks like we have a match.
Oh no, that's an earring. Oh.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it?
He holds it up real close to his eye and tries to read it.
A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Yes. Squints really hard trying to read it.
Biggs, page 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an
Hey,
ambulance in the corner.
I wanted to call it in. Hurry up, stop hogging the phone. Don't I have to call something in? Eh, maybe not. Okay. Well, we're done here. Maybe I also have to visit Superior Laundry first. We can head there in our pickup truck. What if this game had a... Oh, wow. Yeah, we actually did find everything there. What if this game had a forklift you could drive around? Hey, stop driving, Biggs. Come on, let's go.
You like to leave your mark, don't you?
It's a little slow for my liking. I should have figured as much, honestly. Maybe this is my own fault. This is the result of my own hubris.
Brother!
Stopping power is unbeatable, though. Maybe if I catch these guys off guard. Yeah, this thing just barrels through small obstacles without barely a bobble.
Full of advice, aren't you?
Gonna take gas. What the hell? Are those the same guys?
Like this.
Man, all the other people on the street cannot even begin to comprehend what's going through my mind when I go out of my way onto a side street specifically to hit a row of cars and then head right back. Unfortunately, we've lost this car. That one looks pretty good, though. Or that one. Doesn't one of you guys... Please just stop. They're on taking cars over there, but he's closer.
Sorry, sir. Police officer. I need your car.
I don't think you're allowed to call it that anymore.
Where's your respect for property, Cole?
So anything else been going on recently? I'm trying to think. Oh, ow. See, I'd say like now is a quiet time for game releasing, even though it feels like it shouldn't be. But fact of the matter is, it wouldn't matter if it was busy. I can almost guarantee it would be nothing I would play. There's a couple games coming out next year I care about. It's just not the ones anyone else cares about. Like I don't care about Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok. I care about Breath of the Wild too, admittedly. But see, I'm looking forward to 2 Gunvolt games for starters. Maybe next year we'll actually get the Sands of Time remake. That'd be nice. And of course, the fact that next year is almost guaranteed when we'll be getting that remaster of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. And the fact that I can say that and it's not a joke. I'm actually being serious. I think you can take a wild... well, maybe not a wild guess, but I think some of you guys could probably tell that's a game I'd love to do a Let's Play of. Get the crew together.
You need Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Oh man, he doesn't even need to check that we're actually police.
Number was J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end.
No, it's a busy street, Cole.
Thank you for all your help, sir.
So man's got work to do, alright?
Operator, give me dispatch.
It's real nice of the laundromat to just give its customers a free phone to use.
Cole Phelps, badge
In an era of
47.
payphones.
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
There's about 20 people with that name in LA. Wait, what? Is that...
Thank you.
Really useful call. We found out that he's a ghost. So that's nice. Guys, I'm parked. You can drive around me. Seriously, guys, I understand I'm technically in a lane, but I'm parked. You can drive around me, it's fine. We got anything else to do? Head back to electroplating, I guess. Everywhere else, we've actually gotten all the clues.
Please! Funny, the human desire for self-preservation. Don't play mind games with the poor people.
So I guess we have to loop back around here anyway. Now we're at the local laundromat place. We can hit this. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I was supposed to talk to the owner of the plant. He was there. I somehow managed to completely walk past him. How about that? Now I've got him some extra questions to ask him about, like Oscar Hangstrom. I wouldn't have known about that if I didn't at the right time. So it's all good.
Nowadays don't know how to drive. Please, Cole, don't kill me.
So how weird is it in this game that was already horribly strained in development? They made this extra version of this section of the map that is completely destroyed for use in one DLC case. Hey, there's our car. Is anyone here? Oh, we still got a couple people here. Where's the guy I actually need to talk to? Not you, clearly. Oh, yeah. I missed this one key piece of evidence because it was on a side path.
Very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
Alright, and it stays together this time. Okay, well, we really made 3 rights when I could have just taken a left. And now is the cue for the owner to come out. He's been hiding this whole time. Yeah, see, there he is. Man, you thought you were going to be clocking into work normally today when he walked up the curb. Man, did he have some
This is your
surprise.
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
And some people.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
Tell us the truth, Mr. Nicholson. You're making bombs for the military, and this was some kind of an accident.
Your pitch is high and wide, kid. Look, we do plenty of work for the military.
Oh, so you admit it.
But it's all polishing and plating. There are no bombs here.
Uh-huh. And where do you keep the bombs? Around the back. Oops. Then how do you explain this? Spy camera.
This was a very unfortunate accident. There's no need to be looking for conspiracies.
No, didn't you hear me earlier? Conspiracies are Cole Phelps' thing now.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
By who?
By whom?
Oh, sorry, by whom?
He insisted I hire her. I know what you're going to say. But you don't look a gift horse in the mouth, do you?
What gift horse, though?
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist.
Now, are you saying chemist in the American or the British way? Or you're just saying he's a pharmacist?
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
Sure.
Does McClellan have any friends in town?
This is the sort of stuff that happens in chemistry.
Well, he hadn't been in town long when we met, so no
It's a real shame, but you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
He kept to his lab and his work.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
Yeah. Can you send them the personnel files? You want to take a look at this place and tell me if you think they're around here, kid? We don't have them backed up on a server off-site if that's what you're asking. My fourth call to the department today.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
Yeah, you're really the only one that calls, sir.
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
Maybe you should have started with that.
Get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I guess not. Man, didn't even say goodbye. Can I take one of these cars? I can, that they're using for the barricade. What the... Hold on a second. I gotta make another call, I guess. So you're telling me I could have hung up the phone and immediately just picked it back up?
Can you put me through? It's ringing now. We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
Must have been real excited because he got back to you immediately.
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
Okay, it doesn't really help me, but okay.
Military part.
No, it's just a plane part.
But get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R4360s.
What the hell are you doing, Biggs? Oh, the Spruce Goose. We'll take the Spruce Moose. Hop in. So, I said, hop in. Alright, it looks like we're gonna go check out John Hughes. Maybe we can get on the set of one of his movies.
Blow him up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
We could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
Cole, what are you doing?
Jesus, that was a jump.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not.
No wonder you're done in the department, Phelps.
Not yet.
Oh, bumped into that guy's hips. The side of my car. That's hot. Those hips don't lie.
Please, Cole. For me, the siren, please. You're not how I drive, Cole.
Why would you want the siren, Biggs? Give you a headache. You'll die early.
Drive like an adult, Phelps.
No, I think we're starting to lose her. Maybe one of these people can put out the fire if we get him in the trunk.
I don't got a chance in a pension if we get caught driving like this.
I just had to bump into that guy one time. Oh, and he got out to get my insurance information. Or one of them did.
Out of the car. Police.
You can't do this.
LAPD. Police emergency.
Yes, you already told me, sir.
Can we try not killing the people who pay our salaries?
And around we go. Phelps and Biggs back on the case. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen footage of the GTA remasters that came out recently, and it's so weird. I've been playing this game for so long. It's been so long since I played GTA. I watch people run over pedestrians so easily in that game. Like, wow, it looks so weird because I have so much trouble doing it in LA Noire. And right now, this is my only frame of reference for a for this open world kind of game.
Project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. Found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now.
Well, a lot of people didn't like Home Alone 2. He needs a head of security now. Oh, God damn it. I can't drive fast enough to crash into him. Yes, I can.
At least we'll know what we did if we try to retrace our steps. Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets. A pimp.
He's not going to be able to get out of the car now. Ooh, the dry shed, good. The wet one is no fun whatsoever. He doesn't seem to care too much, though. I got an idea. Ooh, a new car. 70. Darn it.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Let's get a 3-car pileup going here.
Brother!
I'm going to keep doing this until this car... God, if these cars could explode like GTA, this would be amazing. This car's pretty good, but it's a military car, I suppose. And yes, I am going to be hitting that wall every time. I gotta pick up more speed somewhere. Yeah, this doesn't really get me anywhere. Give me a bit of extra ground to work with here. The wimpiest. Ah, there we go. Gotta make sure he really can't get out. If only I could block him from this side, too. Hey, what's up? God. It's a shame it's a shame he is blocked. I'd love to get to the side of the car. Just out of the car. Police emergency. Alright, well. Let's go. He can't. There we go. The man can't watch over our backs now. Let's take care of this ourselves while we have the chance, Biggs.
Good day, miss.
Are you supposed to be in here, sir?
Can that thing really fly?
Oh, good. He found his way out.
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she? So.
This is the spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name.
He much prefers the Spruce Moose. Hop in. It can make it from New York to the Belgian Congo in 18 minutes.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants.
Cut my neck. Died. I think he's got it. I don't think... He wouldn't admit that he almost shit his pants if he was lying.
But you have heard of the company?
Sure. We're in manufacturing. We work with suppliers.
But he was head of security.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
Now, the point is supposed to be like that, like, how'd you know I was a woman? It's kind of like, man watched a lot of anime.
Well, at the moment, both Akamoto and McClellan are missing. Do you still carry a gun?
Sure. I have a permit.
Okay. The guy in the background, by the way, is walking down the stairs. He's taking like 2 steps for every step he's taking.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy.
Someone told me he was missing. Yeah, it was me 3 seconds ago. All right. Is it an explosive?
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Did you laugh there, Phelps?
How you gonna prove any of that?
The tie pin.
I never had a little book like that in my day. I banked it all upstairs. I also
You may sounds like you were a little short drawn at that bank.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Phelps. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside? Can't hurt.
Ken, if we fall out of that door, that'd be painful. Oh, hold on. Delicious.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Maybe that's just the vegetable oil. I don't know. They do a lot of cooking around here. I don't know why I said cooking like that. Once again, the guys working here asking, are you supposed to be in here?
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Much more reasonable temperatures. Oh man, we're going to have to go all the way back to the Hall of Records in order to figure that out. My God.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
I get that one. There you go. And 76, he said.
76 degrees west.
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. Oh, but I didn't get it exactly.
The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
But I need to know exactly where in the Bahamas. We're a little bit off. It's wrong. Stairs leads to nothing. It's like someone building a Sims house. I'm not walking around this entire place. I think you just want to go check out these guys over here.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take
Fucking loser.
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
Also, why the hell do you care? It's a prop spinner on a random ass airplane motor.
What's the oily covering on the metal?
Oil.
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil.
What if he just said that? What's this oily covering? It's oil. And he just stops the conversation there.
Looks like Nape's office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
Oh, it's interesting. Actually, like going into his office to look around. Yeah, fortunately, he can see us, so he knows exactly what we're doing. Bang, 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 bang.
Anything to go on.
Things to look at. What do we got here? Oh, he's also attends the Blue Room Jazz Club. It's a small world. He's connected.
Seems irrelevant.
Maybe he's also sleeping with Elsa. I understand it's just a mustache, but he looks so sad. What? Come on. What do we got?
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Is this also her? It's like a guy. Big's just jumping in with her name. It's like, okay. It's like someone identifying a porn star.
Let's see what Baker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera
I can't do that. I can identify art styles of hentai artists.
Happy to help the department.
Some, at least.
Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vern.
No, I'm pretty sure I've got the right guy. Cole just runs out of here, face in his hands, crying. Oh, he recognized me. Where the hell do we park? Over here, I guess. That's what they tell me the car is. Oh yeah, this is where we were. Oh my god, it is all still here. Oh damn. And now unfortunately I've made sort of a Jenga puzzle. Go back, yeah. Locations.
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way.
Oh, I think it's ruined. We may have a hard time getting this car.
You gotta be kidding me. We're driving this?
Oh, now I gotta wait for him to get in. So it's fun to steal Mapes' car at this point. I unfortunately screwed myself over by making us unable to get it.
Word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
No, that's fine.
Must be a tough break being oh, for God's sake.
Homie, you're supposed to open the door first.
Must be a tough
Why does this tiny side street have 2 lanes?
They're fine.
2 marked lanes. Oh, this looks like it'll be fun to drive up.
What about you? What about?
Whoa!
What are you doing? What have you got?
A friend of mine is
Bloodlust.
helping me through it.
Keeping them on their toes. Way to set an example for the public, partner.
Oh, the stand's still standing. There we go. Now we can't get it back.
Now that I got you,
I don't-
may as well ask you.
Ask me.
Ask me what? You think I could have fit in that fridge? It's the only question.
They killed that poor girl.
No official charges have been pressed in the case.
I know that. I'm not looking for the official version.
I made a promise.
Cut it out.
I made a promise to the department that has continuously fucked me over.
These are the guys who sold you down the river.
You got nothing else to say? I think Phelps is realizing. Yeah, maybe you're right. Phelps is going to be the guy who anonymously leaks the details online. He's going to be the weird, mysterious party that posts lost media. Ooh. Oldsmobile S98 convertible, but it's only 47.
You like to leave your mark, don't you? Can we try not killing the people who pay our salaries?
That would have been smooth if I could have hit the guy who was buying the hot dog without hitting the hot dog vendor or his cart. Boom. Wow, I already totaled this car, huh? There's some cars over here.
Don't push me.
We'll take this one. It's here. Let's roll. Look, I even left the door open for him. Close the door. You're letting all the heat out. Wow. It's amazing I made that full 360 turn without hitting anybody. And then the instant I start driving forward, I crash. I finished rewatching the first season of Dropkick on my Devil this week. It is a weird show. Season 2 is weirder and better. I will admit that. But Season 1 is still kind of fun. And I'm very happy that they're going to be making a third season. They will hopefully be even crazier. This is a show that if we leave it unchecked, it is going to do something weird, something unbelievable. You just have to leave it alone and let it happen. I also found out that Dragon Half is the 2 episodes of Dragon Half are apparently on Amazon Prime now. It's fun because I watched the show for the first time last month. Oh, I accidentally wandered into a street case.
Cops! Shit! Stop! LAPD!
It's amazing he immediately recognized us as cops, considering the weird-ass car we're driving. Even if I'm back in my normal car. It's not a standard regulation police vehicle, I don't think. There was no reason for that. Wow, for a pickup truck, this guy's driving real fast.
Don't lose him.
I thought he was shooting. Oh, he is shooting at us. I think. Maybe not. Oh, wow.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Driving pretty good. The guy's already lost the tire. Oh.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
The hell did he crash into? There's nothing there. Let's love tap him. He's like, oh god, no. Da-da. Da-da. Dude, you might want to move. I guess you have to have a little bit more speed. Theoretically, I could move him way out of the way if I kept doing it like this. But oh, okay, no, he does eventually stop. Fine.
But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
We don't even know what the hell he was doing. He was looking inside a house, he ran when he saw us, and that's all we need to know. Into the wagon with you. If you're lucky, you'll head to the gas chambers. Hey, listen, count yourself lucky you got arrested. I could have run you over. Alright, so random ass street case we took care of, I guess. Alright, back to work. So anyway, last year when I watched Dragon Half, I found it because I saw a gif of it online. I was like, whoa, an old anime about Dragon Girl? You signed me that up for that right away. And I'm looking into it like, okay, Dragon Half, 2 episode OVA. That sounds easy enough to watch. Has an English dub. I was looking into it, and I see, like, alright, it's available for streaming on Crunchyroll. Oh, but I have to have an account because they need to verify my age. Okay, well, it's on Retro Crush. Oh, they need an account so they can verify my age. And I was like, oh, man, I guess I'm not going to be able to watch this show. That's a shame, because the only 2 places I could watch it need to verify my age. And I don't make accounts unnecessarily. So I was like, okay, fine. Maybe I'll read the manga then. So I went to the library website and see if they had the manga. And they don't. But they had the old ADV DVD of it. So I was like, okay, that'll help. I can just watch that. And now it's just available for streaming on Amazon Prime. It's like, that would have saved me some trouble. I mean, getting the DVD wasn't a problem, thankfully, from the library. It was kind of weird. It was the old ADV one instead of the more recent Discotheque release.
Ain't how I drive, Cole.
Funny. And then I'm watching the 2 episodes trying to figure out, like, why was this age restricted on 2 different streaming sites? What's going on? As I'm watching the first episode, the only thing I could figure out was, are they age restricting it? Because this guy's name is Dick Saucer? I don't get it. And then I get to the end of the 2nd episode, and it's like, oh, that's why they did it. I don't know if I'll tell you why, but I definitely figured out why it was age restricted.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
I'll be Miss America before you know it. Hey, you had something to say, man?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up.
And finally get those pictures of Spider-Man.
You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
A part of me did actually I didn't think of it. A part of me looks back and thinks like, oh, I should have used this as the thumbnail for this one. But aside from the fact that that's been done several times, come on, you see the thumbnail I'm using for this stream? How much it is going to terribly confuse everyone. I think we have the better one. It's vibrating, but I guess I haven't zoomed in quite enough.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
No, it's not. It's right here. So how do you know it's Lockheed?
Millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer.
And a weird face.
I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
You got anything else to say about that, Cole? Because Pinker probably hasn't heard anything about this. He's like, wait, what? Dead guy in a fridge?
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan.
Excellent photography, but let's send it over to Professor Oak. So what do you think would happen like in real life? Like, those are just the chemical formulas for the thing that totally blew everything up. Would it work? Like, if you did get all that stuff together. Oh, is this guy back here?
Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Let's see. It's west. I got that part. There's literally nothing else on here that could give us a street number. There's no other defining characteristic there. Okay, so we got 3941 and we've got west. It's a start, I'll admit.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk.
I love in the background there. All right. Cole just does this for an hour straight. Pinker realized, like, okay, never mind then. He's just broken. After everything that's happened to Phelps, his mind is gone. Carruthers in the back is just wondering, what the hell? This is the kind of thing, like, Joel tried to drink 5,000 cans of Sprunk in GTA San Andreas live on stream. Ross ate a bunch of eggs in Final Fantasy XIV live on stream. If I was more popular and people cared, this would absolutely just be something I do for like an hour. Just get all the linseed oil in there. Okay, we'll throw in some perchloric acid. Oh, I'm bored. Cole Phelps' attention span just run out. Huh. Oh, alright. I keep thinking that there's like a first-person mode in this game. Get your child vaccinated. Vaccination prevents smallpox. Yeah, guys. Actually, I got a shot earlier today. Again, what if I could just leave? Now, this shouldn't work because I completely threw off the chemical composition by putting everything else in there. All that extra linseed oil.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
I should have been dead 1 year ago now.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using 100-gallon vats.
All right. You see, actually, Big's a couple years off his life expectancy. Now he should have died last year, which means he has overflowed the value, and he's now immortal. It's really interesting. Now, who the hell are these guys who are leaving their cars at the pump? Not even in the pump. You want to see an explosion, Pinker? I'll show you an explosion. Sorry about that, Pigs. It's fine. You don't want to be in the car for what's about to happen. You want to see an explosion? Oh, for God's sakes, we're doing this again. Why is it so hard? Just crash into a goddamn gas pump. Oh, there's a pickup. Hold on a second. I want to drive this. I've absolutely never driven this before. A tow truck. Hell yeah. Yeah, Chevrolet tow truck. Now, as soon as I crash into people, I can immediately take care of their cars. However, I really just want to cause an explosion right now. Come on, for God's sakes. This case is about explosions. Let me explode. I can't even break this little pole here. They do it specifically so I can't crash into the pumps.
Son of a bitch!
Okay, I think this one might actually be immortal. Either that or I have to build up more speed. Let's go!
They can make a claim to the department.
Yeah, okay. This one I can't break. Fine then. Let's go. And just rip the door off of that one.
I'd rather get there in one piece.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's fast. Okay, the hook is fastened. I was gonna say, like, come on. Should be, like, wiggling around as I swerve. We're just lucky that it's not voiced by Larry the Cable Guy. Eat Prilosec. Consume Prilosec. It's fun having a little meme like that that will 100% forever and completely overwrite any other thought you ever have about a particular item. Like, I've never had any reason to think about Prilosec, you know? I don't have heartburn. But anytime I ever think about it in the future, it is 100% going to be immediately followed with that Game Grumps bit. Buy, sell. It's a bear market on Prilosec. If you go to a football sports game and you run out of chips, eat Prilosec. It'll bring you joy.
Damn you! Keeping them on their toes.
All right. Now let's attach the hook to the house and we'll take the whole thing with us as evidence. All right, now it's going through the window. Honestly, I'm amazed I didn't hit that guy. And this guy doesn't give a shit about the gunfire. And he also didn't give a shit about getting shot in the arm. He's actually also immortal. Alright then. Alright, let's go in through the window. Oh, come on. Let me go in through this door. Come on, let me mess around here. Oh, there we go. The reason I can't go in here? Oh. Now I walk too far away, I'm not allowed to use my gun anymore. Alright, now I got it again. Come on, can't go through the back door. This one doesn't even have a window for some reason. Yeah, it's not even rolled up. There's just no window here. The blinds are enough. Okay, in we go. What the? Wasn't this back door closed a second ago?
Stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
Oh man, the gas can peed itself. Oh, I'm tired. Just goes to bed, wakes up with his health and MP fully recharged. Ooh, a coupon.
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
He wasn't going on the plane. Yeah. Okay. Now what? This is a wife, child. 3. Ooh, his distinguishing mark is pornography. All right, fair enough. Not valid for Hungary, and that's about it.
Are the same man.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now!
There's no rush.
Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here!
That's safe. I'm assuming there is a time limit here. I don't even think I shot that. I think the fire just naturally ignited it. And the fire also put itself out. That's pretty impressive. Oh, you know, Biggs got out. That's important. Cole Phelps goes back into the flames.
Really hurts.
I can't imagine why. I want to see if he can die. Yeah, okay, the screen... I think the screen's more black and white. Yes. Yes, I can. That's good to know. And it happens. Cole just collapses. Quick, let's shoot the fire to put it out. Kill the fire. Now, Cole won't go out this window, though. I love how they give you so much time. I shot the glass out. What the hell is this doing? I love how casually he just climbs out.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Oh wow, he got that car repaired. He called a different tow truck in order to get it out. It took him a little longer because the previous tow guy had his car stolen somehow. Unfortunately, you can't catch up with him here. He's programmed to always be a little faster than you.
Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer.
Oh, that was quite the Tokyo drift there, man. And he also just took a sharp-ass turn there. Considering he had to drift a second ago, that was a sharp fucking turn. Oh, I only thought he went this way. I wasn't paying attention to the radar. Good thing I was right. Yeah. Come on, you think I wouldn't? You have any idea how important that was to me? Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's driving on the side. I started a trend. He's driving on the sidewalk, too. Even though the street is... I mean, there's some debris in there, but...
Shit.
All things considered, the street's clear.
Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker.
I got him. Unfortunately, I think I'm losing Mapes. Hold on. I can physically see him. So I should hope I can't actually lose him at this point. Ah, nice try. Oh, another tow truck. Oh, he turned here.
Can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Hold on. Man, this drive's longer than I thought. Again, I can physically see him. We should be okay. What if it did work on like a you can physically see the target so it's okay? So the instant you turn the camera around, you get a mission failed. It's like, well, you can't see him anymore. We don't know where he is. That's the sort of quality programming I expect out of games. Once again, I gotta look up a speedrun of this game. I want to see if there is any weird tech you can do. Well, they repaired it and we broke it again. I mean, I got out. It's fine. Oh, mine's not going to be a warning round.
Through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole.
Okay. Yeah, this seems okay. Like, these are all military guys, you know? That I'm just fucking... Police is just coming in and fucking shooting them down.
Find some cover.
Take out his tire. Now they can't get away. Boom. All we have to do is put together that chemical that that we tried out, and we can kill him. Oh, I thought that was a golden gun for a second. Wow, he took a shot of that, huh? Shoot him in the foot now. Shoot him in the foot too. Man, the foot seems to be the deadliest place. How the hell is someone behind me? Where the hell did this guy come from? Okay, I gotta get behind some cover here. I seem to be bleeding a bit. Another guy I could shoot in the foot. Got him in the arm, though. I'm surprised he's still holding a gun.
Stay down.
Oh, in the neck. Let's roll. Oh, yeah. Multiverses got announced. It was rumored for a little bit. There were leaks that told us everything we need to know already. In fact, the leaks have still told us more of the characters that are going to be in the game. Back up. You calling back? What the hell? Where are they? It's just a police siren that went off. Let's shoot his tires so he won't be able to escape. Let's go. Oh, this secretary isn't trying to shoot us. Good cover there, dude. Poke your head out. Oh, boom. So this guy's gonna... How is he? Okay, he's crumpling a little bit now. Falling like a house of cards. Like a house of dominoes. Checkmate. Yeah. Yeah, so the last cases of this game all define themselves with having these big shootout sequences. I definitely did not hit that guy. Sniper! Yeah. Absolutely, I'm not taking that guy in alive. Jesus fuck, he's still alive. I put him out of his misery. You're not doing a great job of it, Biggs. One shot that guy? Damn.
Give me some cover.
Amazing that this guy's turret up there isn't taking out any of the boxes. Okay, maybe it's not a turret. I think it's just a gun. Alright, mystery solved.
the chemical plant. He's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission.
Not dead or anything.
I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps. But between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
What does the spruce goose have to do with it? And wow, actually a positive message. It clearly means I didn't do wrong enough. Unless this case doesn't have a "you fucking idiot" answer. I definitely did pretty bad. You gotta admit. Perfect 1,000 injuries. Yeah, 1 star.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately.
Yeah, despite the fact that Phelps has been putting together the information, clearly the message that Dr. Fontaine is evil has not reached him yet. Because otherwise he probably would have told Elsa, maybe don't go to the exact guy we know is one of the evil people.
Rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger, Hal.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
Is this musical chairs?
We're both finding we have a lot to give up.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou, he went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, that Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator.
The district attorney. Am I not speaking clear enough for you?
Met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window.
That's a door. I figure maybe Cole should have told Elsa, maybe don't go blabbing everything about this to someone.
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Especially when there's clearly information that does connect him that she already knows.
I meet many people in my line of work.
I've ruined the lives of so many, I can't be expected to remember them all. Okay, it seems like she came here to confront him, unprepared and unarmed, and giving him more information. She's there's a reason that we don't play as Elsa in this game. Maybe not the most competent.
I can see your future, Elsa. Cole, the policeman, and Jack.
It's actually just a magic 8-ball. I can see your future. Will I get caught? Looks unlikely. He honestly doesn't even seem all that concerned about being strangled.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over.
I'm coming to help you get into a crossover game, Doctor. He's going to be the first character that's announced for Smash 5. Wouldn't that be insane? Like, every single character people want, any character that could be in Smash, first one they announced for a brand new game is random NPC. I mean, a character, but still an NPC from LA Noire. Who does not fight in the slightest. His final smash is that he injects you with morphine, and you just die. So this case lets us play as 2 different people.
It's got to be one of these places.
And we got less than an hour, so no matter what, we're wrapping this up. We're on the final case. By the time we hit 10 o'clock, we're going to be nearly done. I'll go over if I have to, whatever. Oh, he's got amazing handwriting. It's like a perfect font. Okay, so I got 3 places to check out. Guess I should probably head to one of them. And away we go. It's faster to cross through here. Through the big empty lot. Man, must be a weekend. No one's parking here. Ooh. Some good bunny hopping there. That's some advanced movement tech. See, the car actually moves faster while it's hopping. It's a way to gain a little bit of extra speed and save some time while driving around the city. Just something you wouldn't be doing in an LA Noire speedrun because you can just skip it. Yeah, I definitely got here rapidly, and I exterminated plenty of people along the way. Oh, free quotes. What about free curly braces? I like her more.
Help you?
Ain't this the same building as the,
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son.
Yeah, no, this building, like, this is exactly the same as the guy who was printing out the fake pink slips for the cars.
I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Thankfully, he doesn't need to see any proof. Oh, that's nice. Interesting paper. I'll take this car, though. I could drive the exterminator van, but this is a little faster. Okay, yeah, just because there was a paper on the desk I could have looked at. I don't need to. And this is all I need. I think my first playthrough I missed one newspaper, so I wonder if I looked at it. Was one of the two in this case. It's possible if I looked at it now, I would get the trophy for it. But really, who has the time?
Maintain discipline, soldier.
I dragged that with me for a little bit. Came to a hard stop on that. That's some whiplash. I mean, ass whiplash. So who are we thinking is going to be? They said that they're going to be adding a bunch of characters to multiverses over the in the future because it's a. Oh Jesus, that would have been bad because it's a free-to-play game that needs constant updates to keep player engagement. Either way, who do you think they're going to add? Do we think there's a chance they're going to add Scorpion? Because I mean, it's a fighting game. It would just be a weird choice.
Welcome to Nuclear. What can I do you for?
I work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator, big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
Where did Kelso get the information that he has an accent? So after that, Cartoon Network characters are basically all possible. People imagine Harry Potter is totally a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to distance themselves from that. Obviously, they could add more characters from any of the series they have already represented. Like, could have another Game of Thrones character. They haven't announced the first Lord of the Rings character, but we know it's Gandalf, and they could add more. But I'm more interested in the new character, the new series they could represent. And, you know, Cartoon Network is obviously the easiest place for them to do that. I'm personally hoping we get some Gumball. It would be a weird choice, but whatever. They could have some real fun with that. It's not totally impossible that we could get the Beast from Over the Garden Wall as like a boss character. That's not impossible, and that sounds amazing.
Out of my way!
Oh, he landed on his head. That guy's dead. No doubt about it. Oh, no. I'm trying to think. I didn't watch too much Cartoon Network stuff. They gotta have at least one Powerpuff Girl. Throw in Dexter. You basically use it as a second chance for Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion. I'm saying now that we have the Nickelodeon game, we have a Warner Brothers game that's putting a heavy emphasis on Cartoon Network. I'm saying we need to complete the trifecta and we need to get a Disney Channel fighting game. Like, obviously Disney has a lot of stuff they could do, but I'm specifically saying, like, Disney Channel. Like, specifically their TV shows. Let's get Scrooge McDuck, Darkwing Duck, Jake Long, Mabel Pines. And then just to fuck with everyone, also have Sora.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
So I could have just come here first. It was the bottom one on the list, so obviously it was the right one, because they expect most players would go to that one last. I should have known. Yesterday. Oh, they should have just had the yesterday thing from Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
Cole, you made it.
What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig.
I thought he was strangled.
One of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lickman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that
In or out of makeup?
Let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
I'll go first. Okay. Now, there's a glitch in this section. There's a couple glitches in this remaster, at least on the PS4, that repeat. Like, that are easily replicable. In fact, they happen every time. I forget which one it was, but we definitely ran into one earlier. Yeah, like the money, that wallet, where the money wraps around it. That happens every time. There's at least a couple other glitches that always happen. I am begging that we get it on stream, because it is hilarious.
I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
What do you think I'm going to be doing with them?
Good doctor has been marking this map.
Really, with really good line work, I gotta say.
Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
Rancho Escondido, I know.
New houses all being built in the path of the freeway?
So, I mentioned before not understanding the whole plot of the insurance plot line. Like, this is where the actual logistics of the case start to lose me. The fact that they are specifically bringing up the construction of a freeway now just makes me feel like I shouldn't care, because it's just like hot fuzz. This is actually all a ruse, and the real reason is just petty. Very helpful. Okay, I don't think there's actually anything else to see here. Hey man, what's up? IH. Yeah, it's like I'm at a concert. Woo! Yeah, it works. Oh, he's got hands. I can now confirm that. Do you have to watch me, Biggs?
destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
Is that why they said Boris Karloff? But the nurse who said it was just making the thematic connection to Frankenstein? No, I didn't want to pick this up again. I don't want to look at the paper. That's fine. All right. Oh, something else around here? That's probably just the paper that they're dinging me on. It's good and warm in here. Anything else I'm missing? I think this thing here is something. Oh, I can look at this. It's got blood on it, so that's probably pretty important. It looks like an eye.
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
Y'all making the damn crystal ball joke? We can find 6 more, we can get a wish granted.
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. And the doctor lost control.
Oh, it's a CIA document. It's all redacted. That's a shame. Okay, I guess Cole doesn't care too much about that.
Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe.
All right. One more thing we still need to check. All right, guys, let's pray. Yes! I love that. The butter. It's been so long since we've seen you.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
You got enough of the one-liners there, Cole? And whoop! I love that so much. That is a consistent glitch that happens every single time. At the very least, I can confirm it happened in SGB's playthrough. It's happened both times I've played it. So I guess there's still one thing I'm missing. I don't want it. No, that's fine. At the very least, now it's not going to ding. There's still one thing I'm missing somewhere. Must be at... Oh. Okay, I mean, there's still this, but I don't want to actually watch it, though. Alright, hold on. Let's check. Oh, okay, hang on. Is there another one somewhere else? Nope, I guess I do have to watch this paper as well. Which means the paper in the Exterminator was the only one I missed on my playthrough, on my first playthrough. That's a shame.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. Do you know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
We do not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public.
We do not solve our problems by detailing our evil plan in a film.
Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
What? Certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
Shot me in the leg.
Important to inform
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake.
His sexuality is irrelevant to this conversation. Cole Phelps' psychic powers are developing too. He just touched the object and he saw something behind it. Not even all that relevant to the paper itself.
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government
See, they do still do the same thing about this 2 mystery. It's just this is the opposite of Hot Fuzz, where the actual thing, the actual cause of the whole thing is the freeway thing.
And they're worth nothing. Firewood, all. That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine.
Yeah, I've completely. I still don't understand what they're talking about.
And Roll nearly bled to death. If they get jacked.
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
All right, we just need one guy, and we can wrap this whole case in a neat little package. Oh, good. This is today. Thank God. Today. Oh, this kit. Wow. This section of the case takes place in 2021. That's really impressive that Cole Phelps has lived this long. It's a nice looking house. Totally not a place you'd see in a slasher movie. Honestly, I think the cabin from Evil Dead 2 might have been a little nicer.
Guess nobody's home.
I mean, according to the Evil Dead remake,
These guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is
that cabin at least had a couple amenities that I didn't expect out of a gross old cabin in the woods, at the very least. Well, he has a bug problem around here? I couldn't imagine why. Oh, no. And a screwdriver. Oh, but it's only a flathead. Most things you need a Phillips to open up. And what if he wants to open up his Wii Classic controller? He's going to need to get a tri-wing screw. Driver. Kelso's doing really well for the fact he's had a bullet in his arm for a full day. Man, I can't even do a paper airplane.
Quite a flock you got here, kid.
Again, all the one-liners really necessary? I just put it in the fire.
The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat.
Oh, he's one of the guys from that Fallout. Whatever the faction. I don't know. I don't play Fallout. This doesn't really prove. Ooh, I like that little wiggly corner. That's nice. None of the other corners do it. That's a nice little detail. Oh, God, this place is a mess to look around. Again, we talked about mosquito coils for arson use. You know, you're nodding there continuously? No. What the, like, why is he nodding? Just constantly. Second, I got 2 questions here. Okay, 1 question and 1 comment. First of all, it's very nice for us that he's cleaned out the buckets recently. Second, this is his house. He lives here alone. Why the hell does he have 2 stalls? He's got a special shitting bucket for guests, I guess. He looks like a man who gets a lot of guests. I might need to use another intuition point. Oh, hang on. Is there anything to look at here? No, I guess not. All right. Oh. There we go. All right. This looks important. Empty box of cigarettes. So glad game lets me pick that up. Okay, what else is there in here to find? Oh, I can't even show all clues. Maybe I did find everything and I just have to, like, walk outside. I'm just getting in my car and drive out of here.
I need to get back inside.
Okay.
The only way I can finish this thing is to put a name to that bastard.
Okay, but what if... Does it have to be his name, though? Can I just put a name to him? Oh, God, this place is a mess. I'm just trying to look around. What about this door here? Have I been in here already? No, I haven't. Okay. It's got like a bunk bed. It's got 2 beds in here. Okay, so I guess this was like a building for some other usage before he took it over. A building that was meant to house several people, but it's just got shit in buckets. Also, it looks like crap. I know the clue I'm looking for. I just don't know where to find it. Oh, right here. There we go.
I know those faces.
That's pretty impressive because all these people look exactly the same in uniform.
I know every one of them. Oh my God, Ira. You poor backwards son of a bitch.
Ira Gamagori, of course. He's got a working phone though. That's pretty nice.
Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nice.
In a neat little package.
Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there.
Now, why say half an hour? Just get here now.
This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
See, it's fitting. In the arson desk, the last case is in the rain, because the rain will put out fire, and it'll put a rain to wash the world clean. It'll put out the fires, and that means that the case is over. The man. My favorite video is the one of the man. I didn't know I could do that voice.
Roger that. The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him. We need to get there first.
All units on all
We'll take the secret entrance.
Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard.
The video game? No, that's Sunset Overdrive.
Described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4 William 0286.
Start driving, guys.
Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. I'll need help to make it to the river.
Let's go. So now this is the opposite time. It is time for us to start destroying cop cars. Let's do it. I have been training for this the entire game. Oh, we're still stopping at stop signs, though. That's good.
That's Kelso's car.
I still don't need my own sirens. They're running it. It's fine. I gotta do at least a little bit of damage. Otherwise, we're not gonna have a chance to get a 1-star ranking on this case. I don't think I could. There's really no place in this case you can mess up. I caused some damage as Kelso earlier, so that's good. Oh, I missed that a little bit. But I obviously don't want to cause too much damage here, otherwise I'm going to lose my car. And that'd be a problem. Hey, stop shooting me. Yeah, so we just need to shake off the cop cars that are tailing Kelso. Position unknown. I wasn't that far behind him. Okay, then. I'll try and be more careful and hope that my reckless driving as Kelso is enough to get me a 1-star rank. So far, I believe I've gotten 1 star in every case, except for once I got 2 stars. And that was a sad moment for me. I lost my way a little bit. It was a shame. It's a real shame. I hope that the cutscene they put us at is at least, yes, us at the sign. We don't have to sit through the whole cutscene before it.
That's Kelso's car.
Let's roll. Phelps puts on some sunglasses. Let's ride. You have no idea how much damage he causes on the streets. Yeah, but that's normal. Hit him a little bit. Unfortunately, there's also a certain distance the game won't allow you to cross with Kelso, so I can't ram him off the road myself.
Jesus Christ. How many cops do these guys own?
They own the whole set. They're collectors. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so we basically just have to follow Kelso and make sure he doesn't die. Oh, Jesus. God, oh man. Every car that's on the road is evil. Jesus, I barely hit that car. Flipped the whole thing. He flipped the bitch. See, that wasn't even my fault. Alright, Biggs, shoot out his tires. I thought you were going to turn there, man. Ernest P. Worrell? I'm done with that guy. How did he lose his tire? He like lost it before we even, like when he just got on screen. How the hell? How reckless was that guy's driving that he managed to lose a fucking tire across this whole thing without any intervention? I gotta crash into something. Ah, that's better. Because we've made it. The train comes running through and just destroys both of us.
Who is this guy? Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing?
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you.
Oh, Mr. Wood in the subtitle there.
He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours.
What are you talking about? Right where you are.
Got it? Got it.
That's all I needed.
Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
I'm on a low sodium diet.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? You working with Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Yes, he is, Chief. You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new groom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
Then I'll have to cut you up with an axe and hope that all of your different pieces aren't alive too.
I think you might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
Oh, I don't think he's really in a position to make an offer. You can just get fucking shot and you're done with. Who the hell are you? Yeah, I was going to get to cover. It's just in this very drab environment, I couldn't tell how much color I had actually lost. Well, this guy hasn't seen me yet. Oh, he has. Yeah, they have a lot of guys I have to shoot. If I shoot that guy in the penis, I should probably get to cover.
Keep on going, Jack.
I'm kind of dying here. Hope one of those stray bullets doesn't hit me and interrupt my recovery time. My post-hit invincibility. I know there's someone there. I guess I'll just have to come do it the hard way. Give me a better gun. Yeah, rifle. That'll do.
He's there, right there! Kill him!
Might have missed. Got him there. And thank you for leading me down this path. I might not... Oh, I didn't mean... now my shoes are all wet. My socks. As soon as your socks are wet, there's no going back.
Christ. Just missed.
What? And yeah, this is sort of the real problem with this section. You move really fucking slow.
Throw out the gun.
Because of all the water. I'm barely moving here. Takes forever to get around. I'm surprised he could even see the weapon. Oh, I'm actually alive. You wouldn't be able to tell by looking into my eyes, though. The light inside me has died a long time ago. And they give you a little armory section here. It's like, all right, load up on whatever weapon you want. Is it? No, okay, it's not this room then. Let's see here. Shotgun, AK. We'll take the Browning. Got myself a good old BAR. Let's go. Theoretically, if I ran out of bullets... Oh, I got an achievement? Okay. I don't know what for. Oh, that's wicked. Gimme, 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 gimme. It's the only part in the game you get to have fun like that, yo. I don't know why, but something about this room reminds me of one of the early levels in GoldenEye on the Wii.
You want me? You got me.
I don't know what it is. There's like a plant where you're planting explosives, take out the chemical tanks. Something about it kind of looks like this room. See, but GoldenEye on the Wii is a better game, though.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Oh man, the muzzle climb on this is crazy. Yes, please. Someone threatened to step on me. Yes, please. We've been looking at a lot of Lady Dimitrescu stuff. God, you move so slow while you're aiming. This ain't no FPS I ever played. I should probably pick up another gun. This one will do. Unless... Ooh, I can take... There we go. You don't have to take the flamethrower, but come on. This is the only time in the game you get it. Obviously, I'm taking the flamethrower. Now, it would be kind of funny if the flamethrower had, like, its real-life weakness in that fucking you take one shot in the back and you are dead. But nah, don't worry. They just let you have some fun burning people.
The water's rising.
How do I get out of here? God, I'm moving so slow, and it feels like the current's pushed me back a little bit. There's a ladder over there. There's a guy over there shooting at me I can't possibly hope to get. Oh, listen, you guys. As soon as I get over there... You're a dead man. Okay, I guess there's a... Okay. I guess there's a thing there I can't cross. You can't see it, so I wouldn't... I don't know what's going on below the water here. I'm just trying to take the shortest route to the... What was flashing on the left side of the screen now? I'm just trying to take the shortest route to this ladder.
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
It's going to have to be an extra crispy box, by the way. I like how they let you get behind cover like that's a game you can play with a flamethrower. And the good news is because I'm burning the body, they won't come back as crimson heads. Let me be sure. There we go. Toasty. Ow. Let me get behind. Try to hide a little bit. Ow. Maybe in like this little room over here. Okay. And then he just gives up. That's fine. I didn't need it anymore. I got to burn a couple people. I'm pretty good.
Are you okay, Princess?
Where'd my hat go? I just had one.
He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
I believe if I'm remembering correctly, we can already say time. I think we're just cutscenes now.
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And Naha?
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I had to give him a name. Couldn't give him a name besides Hogaboom.
I fight for God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways. Not everybody knows it.
Elsa, are you all right? Get away from her. It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy? Don't you remember me, Lieutenant?
Yeah. Cole can't even remember the names of his comrades.
You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get back. The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better life.
Elsa's going to
Purify their souls through flames.
Helped her too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His ex is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now.
For God's sake, Jack.
I mean, I'd still be nice to get a little bit of reputation back.
Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole.
We move it like half a mile an hour because of the water. I mean, you could have still just let him stay alive, face some justice, help us make the case, which would help get all of these other people thrown behind bars that need it.
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp.
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps. Get your own fucking hands dirty. I'm out of morphine.
Put these people out of their pain. Now, that's an order.
Yeah, I don't think you can put someone out of their pain humanely with a shotgun. Seems like it's kind of a messy weapon. That was just kind of an asshole move there, Sheldon.
Everyone out of here now. Double time. You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes.
God, haven't these people suffered enough?
Happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
I thought Jack like spun his gun for a second. It's like, oh, real ocelot here. Suddenly it's a CG cutscene. I think they did it because they had to take that effect from the opening to Sonic Adventure. I'm gonna be honest with you, I forgot about that. Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened in these tunnels that the water is just shooting up like that? Is it perfect chaos? Maybe it's like the ending to Friday the 13th Part 8. The sewers flood every day at midnight with toxic waste. Like, what? Cole Phelps' story ended in tragedy. Might have gone okay if everyone hadn't turned into a dipshit towards the end. So, several people are here. Obviously, all the named characters, the ones on the police force and other close ones, are here to mourn the death of Detective Cole Phelps. And maybe it's just them reusing a model, but one of the guys in the background here is the guy from that case way earlier on, who's outside the diner. He's like, hey, I know you. No, you don't. So either, yes, he did truly know who we were, or we left such an impression on him that he had to see us off.
With true valor. And through his personal bravery, achieved one of his country's highest honors.
Really? Oh, well, God, his head sort of shifted there for a second.
Wrongly accused, who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
Fine! You belittle his memory. Get out of my way, Jack.
I understand that Roy is like the department favorite because he plays along with all their bullshit, but I feel like literally anyone else who knew Cole Phelps would have objected to Earl giving his
Go to her. Will you, Herschel?
His eulogy. That's the word I was looking for. Literally anyone else might have been a better choice.
Herschel?
A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who
I was never
to
his
fight
enemy.
the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
I hope he did, otherwise he died with a lot of regrets. And he is suffering in purgatory for it.
A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
Cost me 10 years salary of cars, though. God, that should be a mod. I'm sad that this game doesn't have like a modding scene on PC. Oh, I thought the game froze for a second. There should totally be a mod that replaces his picture there with the super zoomed in one. That would be amazing. Hey, so that was LA Noire. It's a fine enough game, kind of like a high budget Ace Attorney game in a weird way. It's kind of fun. It's got a very well researched made world. Very impressive technically for the time it was made. Great production values. Great voice acting talent. Most of the time, some of it can be a little bit hokey. As can the animation, though again, for the time, very impressive. The remaster lets it run at a higher resolution frame rate, so that's nice. It does introduce weird bugs, but they tend to be the funny kind. And it's a good game. It's one I enjoy. It's not one of my favorites, just because it can be a little long in the tooth. The world is bigger than my liking. I'm not really a fan of a lot of open world games. The story can get really stupid sometimes towards the end, with just a lot of decisions by characters that don't make sense. But it's definitely an interesting experience, and I'm happy that I experienced it in a way completely different from what the developers intended. Completely different from what anybody wanted. Oh, I wonder if the last case doesn't even grade you, so it doesn't matter how terribly I performed. Wow, these credits are really empty since I turned off the music. This is the most boring credits ever now because of this. Can I skip them? I cannot. In games, if you're not gonna let me skip credits, which you should do, at least let me hold down a button to speed them up. Come on. Stephen King. That man does everything. So yeah, just because I'm not that big of a Rockstar Games kind of guy, out of all of the games that they've worked on, they were technically just I'm sure they give a good amount. Actually, it looks like they gave a lot of development assistance. They basically were developers, even though Team Bondi was also a big part of it. I don't know how the work was split. Either way, This is probably my favorite Rockstar game because I think it's at least a cool world that doesn't get too lost in the fact that it is an open world game. It is still sort of a linear adventure. It just happens to be one that has a big open world where you can do other stuff, but you don't really have to. There's a Rockstar New England? I wonder where they are. 'Cause they'd be close to me. Let me look them up. It's probably not a definitive enough thing. I look at, I'm probably gonna find like rock stars that perform in New England. Yep, Rockstar New England video game developer. Where are they located? Star American video game branch, Andover, Massachusetts. So they are really close. What branches have they actually worked on? They're still around, so that's cool. They're really close. Games developed. They used to be known as Mad Dog Software, Star Trek Armada 1 and 2, Jane's Attack Squadron. With anything I know, Star Trek, plenty of Star Trek games, Legacy, the Turok reboot, the ports of Bully, port of GTA 4 to Windows. Yep, plenty of work on LA Noire, Red Dead Redemption, Max Payne 3, GTA 5. Yeah, okay, so it seems like nowadays they just do assistance for main Rockstar, but it's actually kind of cool that there's a pretty major developer pretty close to me. How far away is Andover from me? Let's see, according to Google, it is 50 miles. It's north of Boston, almost in New Hampshire. So it's not really close. I couldn't commute there every day. Well, it's in the same state as me. Massachusetts is not a state that's known for video game developers. That's kind of cool. I spent most of the credits talking about that. I always take a second to look through cast lists just to see if there's anyone I would recognize. I wouldn't, just because a lot of these guys are they work in like American television. Like the guy who plays Cole Phelps was on Mad Men. So it's just a circle I don't really know anything about. Frankly, I feel like they should have just had some voice actors. That would have been weird. Like you have this American TV cast and then some random guy is voiced by like Patrick Seitz. If you watch Mad Men, you like have like, okay, this is this guy from Mad Men that is the main character. I'm hearing that a lot. And then just some random guy in the street. It's like, oh shit, it's Ragnar the Blood Edge. Be a mood whiplash like no one else's business. See, honestly, I think like the only other Rockstar game I've played is GTA San Andreas. I've got that on PC. And yeah, that's fine. I haven't put that much time into it. Most of the time I do, I'm just fucking around. Meanwhile, this game I've played twice. Jesus, how many characters are in this game? And so many of them have their own unique actors. I can't imagine how this game could have possibly gone over budget. Oh, David H. Lawrence, the 17th. Ooh, fancy. It's still going. God, you know, a lot of video games get away with having Kirk Thornton voice 5 characters. What are you guys doing? So what's going to be next for the streams after this? Well, I thought about it. I had ideas for things I want to do. But for now, I've decided I think it's time to take a break from streaming for a while. Why the hell they split up the male and female pedestrians like that? That's so, like, they keep going between them. What is going on here? Okay, there we go. They finally got all the way through. Yeah, so I've just decided I'm going to take a break from streams for a little while. I've got ideas for games I want to do, like a couple more blind playthroughs, but for right now, I feel like I'm just going to hold off on it, work on other stuff. I do at least have an idea. Score Compose. Wow, I never heard it. I do have at least some games I want to do some reviews on. I wouldn't expect them to be coming out soon just because I'm working on other stuff. But for right now, I think the channel will go dark for a little bit. Just know that, hey, I am doing other stuff, and I know I have some... I had a game I was planning on reviewing somewhat soon, but I happen to just be playing it again now. I figured, like, okay, this... I knew going in, like, this would be a big... It would be a big project to review it. And yeah, I'm realizing just how big it would be. I'm not quite ready for it yet. I've got a couple smaller games I can work on. So I'll get to that at some point. Pretty soon. At least one of them will be out before the end of the year, I'm sure of it. You know, things are a little bit harder now that I have a job. That's just the way it really do be like that sometimes. My heart is a hobo? What the hell? Bing Crosby, what are you doing? The hell kind of a song is that? Along with Oop Papa Da. And the sad part is my dad probably knows all of these songs. This is exactly his genre of music. At the very least, I'm sure he's heard of most of these people. Or the performers, you know. Oh, okay. Mac Gordon. I thought it said Mick Gordon. I was like, wow, was there like heavy metal in this game? That would have been crazy. So at the very least, next video to come out on the channel, I'm sure is going to be that live-action Cowboy Bebop discussion. Don't expect that to be a very positive one. I'm sure I'm going to ramble, just like I did with Gurren Lagann. I was not expecting that video to be long, as someone managed to ramble for 40 minutes talking about Gurren Lagann, as I guess I do. How many studios does Rockstar have? And yes, there is a reason we're sitting through the credits. There is an after-credits scene. We don't really need to watch it, because it's a flashback, so it doesn't really tell us anything we don't already know. I might stop soon. Oh, there's a Liam and there's a Doyle in the game testers. Hey, alright. There's a small tester list for a game like this. And then there'll be some, I don't really have any other plans for any other shooting Stardusts past the Cowboy Bebop one for a while. This year was a busy one for me. I talked about several new games. That was pretty impressive. We'll go back to business at some point. Maybe I'll come back at the start of next year. I think I know what game I'll be playing then. We'll just have to see how things go, and we can all just live our lives in the meantime. How's that sound? Live for Cole Phelps, the absolute jackass he was. But he's dead, so we have to feel sorry for him now. That's just the way it goes. See you whenever I come back.